Hi guys, good morning. This is Trista Perot with Mommy Upgrade Live, and I'm joined by my BFF and co-host, Molly. She is actually driving today. So, hi Mol. And who do you have with you?
Well, I have a whole crew with me today. Do you want to introduce yourself? You go first. You just talk and then you'll be done. Just introduce yourself because I have a non-talker here. So just introduce and then the girls will do it.
Okay, I'm AJ.
How old are you, AJ?
13.
13. All right, girls.
Hi AJ.
I'm Megan and I'm 12.
I'm Megan.
And I'm 11.
We got 11, 12, and 13 today.
Wow. Okay, so the topic of our show today is road tripping with tweens. Stress-free road tripping with tweens. But I guess AJ sort of aged out because he's 13, but he's the camera guy today, so he doesn't count, right?
Right. He's my navigator and camera guy.
Okay, awesome. So tell us where you're headed to.
Where we headed, Addison?
We're headed to Washington, D.C.
Did you hear?
You're headed to Washington, D.C. Okay, so how long have you been driving?
How long have we been driving?
About
4 hours,
4
21
hours
minutes.
and 21 minutes.
4 hours and 21 minutes. Okay, so are you bored yet?
Yeah.
Kind of. AJ's bored, and the girls are not.
We've been watching movies, sleeping, playing games,
Eating.
eating.
Well, how cool is that? That doesn't sound like a hard time.
Well,
We got on the road at 5:30 this morning, and we should be there around noon. We've stopped once for gas, but we've booked all the way down. So the kids have they're easy travelers anyways, but yeah. So we've gone through a few of our things.
So, okay, so when I woke up this morning and looked at my phone, I had a message from you that tracked your map and told me exactly how fast you're driving, which was too fast, by the way.
Hey, I was in a 70 zone, so I was completely fine.
You were way past 70. Uh-huh. Anyway, so why don't you tell them what that app is? Because I think that you use it quite a bit.
We do. It's called Glimpse. There are a number of apps that do this, but
Spell it. It's GLY.
Yeah, and Glimpse. And my brother, who lives in South Carolina, uses it a lot too when he's coming up with his son from South Carolina. So it tracks where you are, and it has a map, and it shows like where you are throughout the whole process. And you have the option to turn off how fast you're speeding. Oh, guys, look, there's a license plate. Squirrel. What one's that one?
A19779.
No, Mississippi. So it is pretty fun because it tells you how far. Like, it's fun for us to watch how close they are getting to us.
Sure.
So we text that.
Uh-oh, you froze. Oh, there you're back. Okay, so I've used a similar one, and it's called Waze.
Waze.
Yep.
Yeah, have you used that one?
No, but it sounds like the kids have heard of it.
Yeah, my dad uses it.
Yeah, so, we're getting lots of hearts on Periscope. Yay! You can't see it, though.
My dad
Okay, so for my Periscope viewers, this is a live Periscope of our Blab. So you can watch us either on Blab or my website or on Periscope. Yay! Anyway, so you're using an app to tell your relatives and me where you are, right? Because you're meeting your brother.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, sure.
So in that app, can you put like a couple of different people, or can you only see like one? Like, can you do like a group glimpse?
To monitor like multiple people traveling.
Yeah.
Well, I can share out my location for a specific period of time. So if I just want to share it for like the next 3 or 4 hours, I determine how long it will continue to allow me to be tracked. But then I can also request a location from someone. So I certainly could monitor someone else's travels as well.
Gotcha. Hi, Addie. Addie, your dad is Dennis, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's watching on Periscope. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Is your seatbelt still on?
Oh, crap. No, I took it off when AJ made me.
Don't look, Dad.
You should not feel concerned.
Everything is okay.
She's in perfectly safe hands. See? All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. So I would love to have an app where it shows like everybody sort of converging on the same spot. That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
We should tell Glimpse that. But anyway, so I know that you were doing some preparation before your trip. Tweens like their digital life. They like food. Okay, so let's talk about the food. What kind of food have you brought along?
Well, first of all, we assigned everyone roles in our trip and our adventure because everyone has a responsibility.
So this is team-based traveling.
Yeah, this is teen traveling. So AJ is, what are you in charge of?
Mapping and camera.
Technology and mapping. So AJ is the co-pilot when it comes to like navigation and anything technology. Of course, we're a technology, so we have GoPros and all sorts of stuff up.
Okay.
Then Megan is, what are you in charge of, Megan?
Oh, you're gonna have to say that again.
So Megan makes,
Say it again. Yeah, there's a little tech glitch.
Okay, we're in the hills. Megan, tell them what you're in charge of.
Catering? I
Catering.
love it.
Yes. So Megan is in charge of making sure that the food and everyone has snacks and that the cold stuff is in the cold stuff and we have access to everything.
Okay, cool.
We have a lot of food. You want to tell them everything that's hot for snacks? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, put it back on her.
For the healthy things, we have apples, carrots. I'm not sure. It's guacamole.
Yeah, it's okay.
Guacamole, strawberries. I already said carrots. That's pretty much the healthy stuff. And then the non-healthy stuff, we have muffins, these peanut butter things, M&Ms, honey buns,
Oatmeal cream pie.
brownies, oatmeal cream pie.
They're only awake for a couple of hours.
Granola bar.
It's like we're going to get lost in the hills because we don't have food.
Well, if you hit a snowstorm, you'll be set for days.
I know. Well, the idea is if we had a bunch of snacks in the hotel room or when we were, because I mean, in Washington, we're going to be doing a lot of walking, so they can throw snacks in their bags or whatever. Megan, do you want to tell them, or Mr. Technology, do you want to tell them about the refrigerator we have back there?
Oh, yeah.
Put the camera, put it on you.
Do you want to bring that up here?
No, just tell them about it.
Okay, well, it basically plugs into your car, and it keeps things either hot or cold while your car's on or during your trip.
Cool. What brand is it? Can you show it to us?
I
think it's a Coleman.
Bring it back
You're
here.
going to show it to you.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't know if we can. It's right here.
Oh, cool. Okay. And you fit all that in there?
No, but we have like 2 other
Gotcha.
baskets.
Okay.
Food.
That's just the stuff that needs to be cold,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
like cheese and stuff.
Like the ranch and like little ranch dippers and the guacamole dippers and
Cheese.
cheese. Oh, we have cheese and
Wow. Okay. So do you have like a cooler that you're going to carry with you when you're doing sightseeing? No. Okay. Okay.
Nah. But our first thing today when we get there, we have another app that we're using, and I'd have to look it up. And it's a GPS walking tour app. And so today when we get there, we're going to use that app to walk the monuments. The app said it should take about 4 hours to walk this particular path, and it'll be GPS.
Okay, so I don't think you had told everybody where you were headed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Washington, D.C.
And what's that app called that you're going to use for the walking tour?
Washington.
No, it's no. I have the app. Yeah, she'll have to check because I don't know. I can't remember now. There's a free version and then there's a paid version, and then
Washington City Walks.
it's called City Walk.
Oh, so it's more than one city?
Yeah, you can pick more. I have the Washington.
Is
City
it a
Walk.
free app?
And so,
Is it free?
what's that? Well, there's a free version, but which gives you all the like must sees in that particular area. So it says, don't miss this, and then you can. There's reviews like a TripAdvisor. But I paid the $5.99 or $4.99 for the app for the GPS part, so we can use it while we're walking. And as you're walking, it knows you're right beside the Lincoln Monument, and you can read about the Lincoln Monument. So it's a guided tour of the areas that you're at. So whatever you're at, it gives you information.
That's really cool. It's called City Walk?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So there's the free version, and then there's the paid version. But it does like not just the monuments. You can pick like a tour of parks and recs, and it will take you on that. Or you can do a tour of the museums. Or you can select certain spots that you want to go to, and then you can read about them.
That's like when you go to, like when we went to visit the Harry Potter studio tour, you get like the headphones and it guides you through the whole thing, except for it's a whole city. That's really awesome. All right, I'm going to check that out.
I'm really looking forward to that because I don't know how I would have quite navigated, knowing, except for just sort of seeing that there's a big monument and walking up to it. So we're going to go in the particular path that it recommends. So today is our walk.
Cool. And so does it give you like trivia and stuff about the location? That's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, but I forgot. We're still in the car. So Addison.
Right. We didn't talk about Addison's job.
Yeah, we need to talk about Addison's job because I went over technology and catering, but we also have a job assigned to Addison, which is
Entertainment.
Okay. Fantastic. So what have you planned for the trip, Addison?
movies.
Movies, and the games. And
What else? What are you guys doing a lot of every 5 minutes?
musically.
Musically? Is that it? What about, Molly, I think that you were doing some travel games.
Yep. So far, we are playing the license.
Okay. Who's winning? Tell them what the license plate game is and who's winning.
Okay, Addison, you're in charge of entertainment, so tell her about the license plate game.
So the license plate game, tell her what it is.
Yeah, tell them what the license plate game is.
So you have to find people's license plates and see where they're from or whatever, or what their license plate is.
Like what state?
Like what state it is. And so far, Megan has 12, AJ has 7, and I have
Awesome. What's the most popular license plate you're seeing?
Depends on where we're at.
Well, I've seen what is it called? Pennsylvania.
I've seen Mississippi. 4 Mississippi.
Mississippi? Aren't you in Virginia or something right now?
I don't know where we're at. You don't know where we're at. We are in Pennsylvania.
Well, I could switch to my text and find out, but
Yeah, we should be in Pennsylvania. We should be in Pennsylvania still.
Maybe that's what I saw.
Probably why you saw a lot of Pennsylvanians.
okay, cool. All right, but don't you have something else for when you're in the city?
Yes.
Oh, am I blowing a surprise?
No, I was saving it. So I made each of them a bingo sheet, and I'll read off what.
How about AJ reads it off?
I'll read it. Okay, AJ will read it. You want to read it, AJ, or Addison? You want to read it?
I will.
Megan and Addison can read it. Okay, put it back on there. So it's a bingo sheet, obviously. So when they see something, they have to mark it off. So this will be something that we do when we're walking around. Not really for the car, but it'd be something, to keep them entertained while we're just kind of, because a lot of times we're just going to be in lines waiting for
Right.
tickets and who knows what we're doing.
So, in Uber,
You have to see an
find
Uber.
we have to find 10 flags.
Together?
Cut out photo of
Speak up.
what does it say? A president? Okay. Race poncho, an eagle.
On this one. Middle school kids on tour. Food. Okay. Middle school kids on tour. A food truck. A trolley. I have no idea what that is.
Trolley.
I'm only in 5th grade. A sign in another language. And someone wearing an FBI shirt.
That's
Okay, Megan, what else?
awesome.
Waiting for tickets over an hour. A Segway tour. We can do that. Bingo. Oh, no, wait. Sports on the mall. Stroller blocking a door entrance.
Flag clothing. Bike rider in a suit. Someone carrying more than 2 cameras. No cell phone zone. A motorcade.
No phone signal. Hand out buddy bag. A DC police with canine units. Chipotle. And a protest march.
That is awesome. Did you make all that up?
I made a lot of them up. I had, I found 1 or 2 not great ones online, so I made my own.
That's fantastic.
We find Chipotle.
Yeah, I love the way you put Chipotle in there. Only your favorite restaurant in the whole world.
And did you not hear her just say, hey, if we see a Chipotle, can we eat there?
That's fantastic.
Yes, I think we should have that. So, yeah, that's the plan for walking around.
I love that. Are you going to send that to me so I can put it on the website?
I might have to modify it because it was our own. I just kind of, I borrowed some images that I don't know that would be. I wouldn't have permissions for them, but since I was just putting it this way, but yeah, they each have a different version too. So they've got 3 versions, so they will all have the same thing.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. And what do they get when they win?
It's a fabulous prize. It'll probably be a little extra spending money.
They just learned about it, but that is definitely the prize.
Yeah, that is definitely the prize.
Fantastic. Okay, so
Recognition.
road trips are awesome on the way there because you're excited about where you're going. What do you have in store for the way home?
Well, and not only that, on the way there on our trips, they're exciting and you're like, whatever, but we also got up at 5:30 in the morning
You got them up at 5:30?
They didn't get,
How'd you get them up at 5:30?
well, 4:45 actually. The AJ wakes up and has to shower. He no matter what, that's the only way he can wake up.
I'm with
the
him.
girls just jumped in the car. They had all their stuff together last night. We packed up the car last night, so they got in the car at 5:30, and they didn't get up until about 8:30 or so. So, that's also half the battle is if you can just sleep most of the time, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, when we would travel with a little one, we would try and leave late at night so that she would sleep for most of it.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, traveling with young ones is a very different preparation. It is a very different plan. I also think traveling with teens with electronics is so much easier. They have so much entertainment right here. I feel like I don't really need to work too hard at entertaining them. But I also don't want them staring at something the whole time. So that's why, the bingo and stuff, I want them to be looking for things. I want them to be on, we're going to use this app because I want all of us to sort of pay attention to what we're seeing. I don't want to be following, a YouTube video, while we're there.
Texting your friends the whole time and right.
I have hardly been on my phone.
Yeah, they haven't been on their phone.
That's good. Do you have But
the question is, guys, how do you think you're going to be able to travel on the way back and still be?
Because you're going to have eaten all the food. You've eaten all the food. You've already done bingo.
All the food.
We cannot eat all that. What time are we leaving to come back?
Well, that's the thing is like when we're there, you know, we don't want to. We'll be meeting our nephew and my brother, so you know we'll probably want to not sleep in, or you know we probably want to visit with them in the morning and then come. So we'll be hitting the road later, which means it'll feel like we're in the car longer.
Right. But they'll probably sleep again, right?
They probably will. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to do a lot of walking. This particular trip is not like lay on the beach. This is a walk the entire time. We're pretty excited because we will stay in Maryland and then we will take the rail into the city every morning. And then, you know, we're without a car. We're without a hotel nearby. So we'll have to prepare for the day and walk. The other thing is everything in Washington seems like it closes at 6. So we'll take the rail back and then we'll swim all night.
Fun. Now, did you bring backpacks? How are you? What's your day going to look like? Tennis shoes, backpacks, chargers.
Well, everyone but Addison packed pretty Addison has a lot of stuff with her. We're not sure what she packed.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, backpack and tennis shoes were the only thing I told them they had to do.
Okay. Phone chargers.
Phone chargers. We have these too. Like, oh, I should have brought the other ones.
Oh, the
Like,
big packs.
chargers.
Okay. Yeah, because if you're gone all day and you're using your phone as your guide, you're going to burn up your battery.
Yeah. We have more chargers and more battery power packs than we know what to
Awesome.
do with. I probably bought 5 or 6 chargers and we only have 4 people.
Wait, Mom. We should get some of this.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to most on the trip? Each one. Go around the car.
AJ, what are you looking forward to? What do you want to do the most?
The boat ride.
Okay, you want to tell them what we're gonna do?
What is it?
Well, it's like a riverboat cruise.
Basically a riverboat cruise around a river.
Yes, it is a riverboat cruise down a river. It is featuring the blossoms in bloom, from what I
Cool.
understand.
Are we taking it night or day?
Like, give us
Morning.
life jackets.
Yes, you'll have to have a life jacket.
So we're doing it in the morning.
It will be in the morning.
Might be cold.
Yes, it's an hour.
Okay. Great.
I thought you would say the federal engraving and the
The
Bureau.
Spy Museum.
Oh, okay.
Spy
Can you tell them
Museum.
about what are you gonna do?
Yeah, the Spy Museum, where you basically learn how to use spy equipment.
That would be my favorite.
Yeah, that will be fun. That particular museum is so it's all about spy and espionage and all that kind of stuff, but it's interactive. So when you go into the museum, everyone is assigned an identity, and so then if you want to do like an activity, they will, it's role play and that kind of stuff. So we can be assigned a game to go through the museum and do that. But so we're interested in seeing that.
Cool. Okay, Addison, what are you looking forward to most?
Tell them what you wanted to see the other day at breakfast. What you were most looking for. You told me yesterday what you were most looking forward to seeing.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay. So she said you were going to a monument. So I was like, Mount Everest?
No,
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore.
She wanted
Yeah, I said Mount Rushmore. That's what I
She
said.
said she wanted to go see Mount Rushmore.
Well, it has the presidents on it, so I thought it was in Washington. Dad, I'm sorry.
That's a really, you know what? That is an honest mistake. I don't blame you for that at all.
You're a smart guy, and over here, you're like, I want to go to Mount Everest or Mount Rushmore.
Well, that's why Addison is in charge of entertainment.
Okay, what are you looking
So-
forward to the most?
Yeah, somebody wants to.
Well, I like eating.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Somewhere
oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, now about this boat ride. Yeah.
The boat
And
ride.
just everything.
Well, you said you liked museums.
Yeah, I love museums. Every time I go to my grandparents' house, we have to go to the museum.
Okay. So she's looking forward to some
Okay.
museums. Maggie Boo, what are you looking forward to doing?
The boat.
The boat?
The little river thing.
The river cruise? Oh, we're putting a lot of excitement into the river cruise.
Yay! Dad, if I die.
You're not going to die in the river cruise. Don't do that. It's a bad angle.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so Molly, what are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to, well, two things. One, even though we didn't get White House tour tickets, I just like seeing the White House. I think it's cool. So when we see it, I just think it's amazing and patriotic. Yeah, we'll see it from far away because they've got fences and stuff. So we'll see that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm also looking forward to seeing in the Smithsonian, in the American History Museum, there's a wing for technology and that kind of stuff. So you know me, that's what I'm excited to see.
Cool. So what would you say is the most important thing about getting kids excited about like a learning trip like that? Because it really is kind of a learning trip.
AJ will say, "Stop calling it a learning trip."
I mean, it's the super most funnest spring break ever trip.
With learning in it.
The cool thing is about all three of these kids is they are up for an adventure no matter what. I could literally say we're going to go to like a junkyard or something, and I think they would find fun in it.
Run down the junkyard house.
We would have fun in the junkyard. So I feel very
Oh, you froze up.
privileged to see, and that sounds boring. So
Okay. Ah, we lost her. All right, we'll give her a minute and see if she comes back. I'm going to guess that one of the keys to a successful road trip with tweens is letting them have some buy-in on what they're going to go and do and see. Not going to put words in Molly's mouth, but I'm going to guess that's probably part of it. Okay, so if you're just joining us, this is Trista Perot. I am with Mommy Upgrade, and that is a Dallas lifestyle blog. But our Mommy Upgrade live show is a show we do every Monday and Thursday. Me and my best friend of 1,000 years is my co-host, and we talk about usually like one big parenting thing, and we try to do a product review and a DIY. Today is a special episode because I know it's not Thursday, and we have been live from the road as Molly heads out on spring break with our kids, and so the topic has been tweens and spring break. So I think we might have lost her, so I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back on our regular schedule next week. Monday's episode, we're going to talk about teen digital safety, and we'll probably have, again, product reviews and DIYs. So you can check our past episodes out on YouTube. The one we did on Monday was our giant unboxing episode where we had Stitch Fix and we had all my goodies from a Japanese yen store. So, oh, I think she's back. She's back.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
we're back.
I was just starting to wrap it up.
No problem.
I was doing some filler. I said maybe one of the things to have a successful road trip with tweens is that you let them have some buy-in as to what you're going to do, like the events. And like you had mentioned, you gave each of them a responsibility. So it was sort of team-based tween traveling.
It's true. Because then they sort of are engaged in what we need. I mean, AJ will think about, hey, we need to have, a backpack and let's do this cooler. And then Megan's like, okay, let's pick out the snacks. And Addison's very entertaining all the time. So it was good. Because then they also have something that they need to do the whole time. So
Addison, I want to know what your road trip playlist is. What movies did you pack?
what movies did you pack, Addison? And where did we get the movies?
That's it at the lunch.
Okay, well, we have this one Glee thing.
A couple of them are
Glee, okay.
Glee.
That's good. Everybody in the car can sing.
Yeah.
Blended.
We have the roommate.
Yes, that one I don't recommend.
And where did you get the movies, Molly?
We went to the library because I don't own any movies.
The library rocks.
Yeah, the library rocks. Also, Redbox because you can rent them at any Redbox and return.
Oh, that's a good idea. So it's kind of like the Cracker Barrel where you can rent an audiobook and return it at any Cracker Barrel.
Oh, remember audiobooks? See, I should have got some.
Remember audiobooks? That's all we do. I mean, so we do mini road trips in DFW because we have to drive so far to get anywhere. And that's, I mean, we go to the library every week and we get new audiobooks, and that's just kind of how we roll. We've got the theater system in the car, but my little one actually prefers the audiobooks, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's good. What? I didn't know what?
On this thing, and now I'm like burning it up.
Oh, here. Hold on.
All right, well, are you getting close?
Yes, we have under an hour, and so I'm debating on whether or not we're going to go check to see if the hotel we can check in, or if we're going to go just drive through Washington.
Oh, like a flyby?
We're probably going to go check in the hotel.
Like a flyby?
Huh? Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know anything about Washington, D.C. Every time I've been on with a parent or a tour, or, well, I went by myself one time, but, so I don't know if we can park anywhere in D.C. and walk around. So we'll probably go to the station, take the rail in, because I know they're anxious to be on a
That's cool.
Yeah. But yes, we have.
Awesome. All right. Well, you concentrate on where you're going and your exits. And we will follow up with you next week and see how everything went. Are you going to be posting from your trip anywhere that people can follow you?
Well, I'll probably tweet. So I'll be on my Twitter.
Okay, she tweets at iMollyM. What about Instagram? Are you actually going to use it this time?
I might.
I'll make her.
The girls are all over that, so maybe you have to follow them.
And that's also I'm Ollie M.
MommyUpgrade is also.
Okay, so maybe Megan can hijack you and she can give the hide.
Yeah, and I also have a Musical.ly account, and that one we follow. You can follow as well.
And that's also I'm Ollie M.
You're so consistent. I love it. All right, well, y'all have fun. Tell me best part of the trip so far from each of you. So far.
AJ, best part of the trip so far.
You both first one.
We have a lot of room, but because the last one we went to Myrtle Beach, we were like smushed. And,
Yeah, more room.
Okay, so comfort. What was AJ's?
he didn't want to
He
go yet.
Oh.
hasn't got yet. My favorite part has been like either watching the movies and eating.
It's appropriate for the entertainment chair.
This one.
Okay.
AJ's got his now.
This.
Aww. Aww, we love AJ. I wish I could move the camera to him. He's hiding now. I wish I could move the camera to AJ, but he's hiding now.
I know, he wants to hide.
All right, Mom.
He's
Will you guys travel safe? Enjoy yourself. Give us some updates, and we'll check in with you on Monday. Yeah, be careful.
Can we do a dab?
Oh, she wants to end.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That's it.
Bye, guys.
All right.
See bye.
Okay, now hit the X up there.
The X.
And then hit hang up.
All right. Again, this is Trista Perot. I'm with MommyUpgrade Live, and we are signing off until Monday. Have a great weekend and a happy Easter. See ya. I'm going to sign out on here and sign out on here.